What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles. Well, breaks are normally 15 minutes, but child, over here, we break for 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? Shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of the video that you're Replay Gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, y'all, what's good? Happy Sunday to each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all are feeling good and doing great. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious. Y'all see the title. Okay, y'all see the title. Oh boy. Okay, y'all. So we got Miss Peach McIntyre back over here in the damn break room. We actually have some other conversations we're going to touch on. Yeah, I've been floating around on Instagram a little more often, okay? So there's some stuff I saw on Instagram that we're going to talk about. We also going to talk about that situation that happened in, was it Compton? In LA. The other day, the lady who was going 100 miles per hour down the street. That was only a traffic limit of 35 miles per hour, and ended up killing 6 people in her drunken stance, which is so unfortunate. I definitely want to talk about that for a little bit because it was so sad. Young lady, very young lady, 23 years old, that was 8.5 months pregnant and had her 1-year-old in a car with her husband, lost their lives as well. And all they were doing was coming across an intersection, okay? Okay, you said Inglewood, okay. And there's some couple other things I want to talk about. So, yeah, it's just a lot going on in the world that's so unfortunate, not just here on on the YouTube streets, but just across the globe, y'all. So much going on, and we can't cover everything all at once. So, but I definitely do want to talk about that Peach McIntyre, y'all. She came out with a song with her husband. She actually did this song a few months back, but I guess she's put it on wax now. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, girl. Like, what won't you do? Like, when it comes to your relationship over there, ma'am, what won't you do? Okay. So before we get started with that, I do want to remind you guys to please clock in to the break room. And how you do that is by subscribing to the YouTube channel and also hitting the like button. If you're already subscribed, then make sure you hit the like button just to let me know. Okay, y'all definitely know what it is over here by clocking in to the break room. Also, if you're catching this in the replay, make sure you leave a clock in the chat. Excuse me, guys. Make sure you guys leave a clock in the chat, okay? So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real, that you are definitely clocking in, letting us know that you were here, although you were in the replay, honey. All right, y'all got to excuse me because I told you guys I'm coming off a little cold I had. I'm sorry. I'm much better. now, but I still got, my voice is still trying to get back from, coughing and sneezing and carrying on. Y'all know how it is when you have a cold, okay? Yes, please don't forget to clock into the break room, honey. Thank you so much, LaShonda. But I appreciate each and every one y'all stopping what you were doing and meet me up here in the damn break room, honey. So I know today's Sunday, and I don't know if any of y'all went to church today, or if some of y'all just doing church at the house. But child, I seen something today on the gram. I was like, ooh, now that's definitely feeling and catching the Holy Ghost over there. Let me go ahead and pull that up for y'all. So before we get started talking about that damn Peach McIntyre over there, that lady, ooh, boy, she's something. Okay. So I want y'all to let me know if you guys was feeling the Holy Ghost and got your good praises in this morning like this man did over here. Activate.
Holy Spirit activate.
Child, he had the whole church in an uproar. I said, well, honey, that definitely is the definition of Holy Spirit activate over there. I said, what in the world is he doing? I said, oh my goodness, I hope he didn't bump his head over there, thrashing all over the floor. Sometimes people can just go a little too far with the whole Holy Ghost antics and stuff like that, because it definitely is real. When you in church and you getting that good spiritual tongue lashing from your pastor, priest, or whomever you're listening to, honey, that spirit will resonate in you and just start making you feeling some type of way. But I don't know if I don't know if he thought he was getting ready to jump back in a pool of water, or I don't know what he thought he was doing, honey, and had the whole church in an uproar. I said, my goodness. Sis said, I went to church today, but the spirit didn't move me like that. Like, looks like he's resisting arrest, girl. He looked like he was having some type of condition over there. I said, oh Lord, what in the world? Thank you so much, Tamara. Hey, Pine. Hey, Kai. Hey, Shakaya. What's good, y'all? LaShonda said, acting a damn fool in the Lord's house. Oh Lord. I know, LaShonda. I said, oh Lord, what is going on? Way too much for me. I would not be worshiping there anymore. Seems like a T. Collins said, seemed like a hazard over there. Well, thank God nobody was standing behind him, honey, with that water bottle in his hand. I said, sir, what are you doing? What's up, Sippy? I said, sir, what are you doing over there? Now, that was just a little too much. I don't know if he was doing it to try to get some extra offering in the offering plate. But, child, when people saw that, they probably just started emptying their whole purse into the offering plate. They was honey, I said, oh my goodness, y'all, all the antics with these pastors. My goodness. Tim, I don't know what about that one. I don't know. It looked like a demonic Jesus. Please take the wheel. Yes, honey, it looked very. Mastermind said, sir, what is going on with you over there? It was the way he threw his hands up for me. Child, it was way too much, honey. I said, man, if you don't go sit your tail down. I said, oh, Lord, these people, honey, they do too much. I don't like when people make fun of, the Holy Spirit. And it's a really good feeling. If you've never caught the Holy Spirit in church, baby, honey, you don't know. Honey, it's something that I can't even explain the feeling. I've caught it many times in church, but yeah, I never did acrobatics and I didn't make a scene and do all that. I was raised in in a sanctification church. Okay. So, I mean, everybody praise the Lord the way they see fit, and I don't have any judgment over that. But that right there was just a little too much for me. It would have alarmed me. I would have started dialing 911 on my cell phone, thinking the man had a seizure or something over there. Holy Ghost, okay, yeah, the Holy Ghost don't throw you across the room like that. Nah, honey, that's more like a demonic spirit. If I would think, I said that was just a little too much for me, honey. Oh Lord. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have any of y'all ever lived in an apartment. Okay. Have you guys ever lived in an apartment where you got somebody living above you? Oh my God. Years ago, y'all, we lived in an apartment. I had a neighbor, and I don't know what in the world they were doing up there, but it just seemed like they purposely would just walk across the floor so hard. I'm like, there's nobody. And y'all got carpet up there. There is nobody walking that damn hard across the floor. It just used to irritate my soul. And really, to be quite honest with you, after that incident is really when I stopped living in apartments, because I just couldn't take it. From that point on, if I lived in like apartment style living, it was a townhouse. I can't stand for anybody to be on top of me like that. After the moving service, you said after the moving service, what's for Sunday dinner? Exactly, Sippy. Exactly. After all that, child, how do you proceed with the service after all that? So let me go ahead and pull up this that I saw today on Instagram, child. Oh, wait a minute. This is not the one. Hold on. Pull up the right one.
Neighbor wakes me up early every morning making all type of noise. My upstairs neighbor wakes me up early every morning making all type of noise. My upstairs
That's what I'm talking about, honey. Now that's payback at its finest right there. Okay. I'm gonna show you something. I'm not even gonna run to the office and tell on you. Okay. I'm not even gonna run to the office and tell on you. I'm gonna just take my computer desk and I'm gonna do payback at its all-time finest, honey. What's up, Candy C? Hey, Miss TLD. What's up with love, honey? I said, now that's what I'm saying. Now that's payback right there. And I wish the neighbor would have came downstairs and be like, "What's going on?" Same thing that be going on with you every morning. The same thing that goes on with you every morning is going on with me this morning. Getting up, making all that damn noise. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. And we had this one when we stayed in this apartment. It was the people that stayed above us. Child, they would be in there having sex, making all kind of noises and banging, and I don't know what that man was doing to that woman up there. I said, what in the world? And it's like, that these walls are thin. Like, what's with all the theatrics? It just, you know what? My heart goes out to anybody that lives in apartments and they got somebody living on top of them. Oh my goodness, that is an ultimate nightmare. Okay, that's just the ultimate nightmare. And you run to the office. What can the office do? Hey, if you go to the office, like what type of complaint is that going to the office? You go to the office and say, excuse me, my neighbor upstairs, they having sex a little too often over there and they make too much noise. Like, how do you write that up as an apartment manager? How do you write that up? Hey, if you guys scream a little too loud over there, we're gonna have to evict you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. Some obviously there are people who can't do anything but stay in apartments where somebody lives above them. But I just think that is just horrible. But that man was so funny. That's exactly what they get, honey. That man got up good early in the morning to do some payback on their tails. Even when I stayed upstairs, I had four small kids. And I love let them run around the house like crazy. Yeah, you have to respect the fact that somebody lives below you, right? Now obviously people gotta walk. People gotta walk through the house, but you ain't gotta do all that stomping. If you got little kids that play with cars and stuff, they're gonna run them across and stuff like that across the floor. But maybe do that at a certain time, like right when the kids get out of school, or if you got small kids that are not in school yet, obviously do that during the daytime where most people would be at work. But when it starts getting to the evening time, yeah, you might want to condition your family to act a certain way. Don't be walking all hard and throwing stuff on the floor. Like this, you really need to respect the people that live below you. You said, I know my neighbors can hear me and baby Kenya said, oh, I'm so sorry. What you said, when you come outside your apartment, you look at your neighbor like, sorry. I serve them all the time. It's no fun. T. College says, I serve them all the time, honey, and it's no fun. Yeah. My spouse did the same thing, and another neighbor called manager on us, and he got in trouble. Really, Tammy? Well, like I said, I remember, y'all, it's so funny. I remember Olivia. Do you guys remember when Olivia stayed in it was when she was in Texas and she was having problems with the neighbors downstairs. Do y'all remember that? When she had the problems with the neighbor downstairs and they were saying that Olivia was saying they were making a lot of noise. Was it Olivia was making a lot of noise? I think that's what it was. They said that she was making a lot of noise because that's what it was. And Olivia was like, she felt like they was messing with her and stuff. She probably was letting them kids run through and stuff, knowing that somebody lives below her. Like when you got kids and stuff, you just got to be very careful because you do have to respect the people that live below you. Some people can't help to where they live. But you do. I personally feel like you need to respect your neighbors. Period. I live upstairs and I have a special needs child. I tell the neighbors I can't help the noise, but at the same time, I do try to be respectful. Yeah, and Michelle, and I think people would appreciate that. If you go to your neighbor and say, hey, like you said, Michelle, you went to your neighbors and say, hey, I have a special needs child. People will understand that. But when you just doing it all the time, like I think a lot of times people do it because they just ignorant and they don't care. They don't respect the fact that you actually are living on top of somebody. And they can hear everything. Even when I'm downstairs in my house and I can hear certain stuff going upstairs, I go upstairs and I ask my son, what are you doing up here? Like I'm downstairs and you're on top of my head. I don't want to hear all that. I have to go up there and remind him, I'm downstairs. I don't want to hear you doing all that moving around. I don't know what he be in there doing. Some type of Olympics or something. I think he'd be working out and he's making all that noise on his floor. It just irritates me when he does that. Hey, Mo Love. You said the neighbor got on my nerves so bad. I went banging on the door. She wouldn't open, but all of the windows she used to piss me off. I can laugh about it now. Yeah, but you got to be careful with that too, sis. Y'all got to be careful knocking on these neighbors' doors, child, because you don't know what these people got going on in their homes, You don't want to answer the door with a whole 22 at staring you in the face because, people got issues and you don't know what people's issues are until you're confronted with them. So you got to be careful with that as well, too. But I thought that was a little funny to throw into the break room. And she knocked on their door to ask them if they complain. Yep, so you remember that, Sunshine? Yeah, if y'all watched Olivia a few years ago, she had a lot of problems when she stayed in that apartment in Texas. Them neighbors was always complaining on her tail. But I'm pretty sure they was because Olivia probably didn't make her kids sit down. Because, if you notice, when she lived in Texas, I never seen her let the kids go outside. I never seen that. They were complaining about Olivia. Okay, Melody, remember that too. Y'all remember that? Yeah, y'all remember that. So, all right. So, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the commentary. I want to talk a little bit about Peach McIntyre. So, I saw today she did a shorts where she has done this song about her husband and his penis and their antics in the bedroom. Okay. And, obviously, y'all, we listen to R&B all the time and we listen to men and women speak, singing their songs and they make reference to, love making of their significant others, and but I think a lot of times when I've heard songs like that, it's done in a more tasteful way, right? But I just don't understand why that woman feels like she needs to sensationalize her husband and what they do in the bedroom so much. That is so weird to me. And you know, she's a grown woman with 6 kids. Like at this point, sis, you should be used to that ping over there. It shouldn't be all that. It should just be. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't love and be infatuated by the presence of your husband, but my God, man. So at this point, I'm like, well, sis, are we gonna do a video? Because the way she described their sexcapades in that song, I said, sis, well, are we going to do a video to the song? Oh my God, I hope we don't. I hope you don't, sis. I really, really don't. I really, really do hope you do not do a video to the song. But at this point, I just don't understand that lady. She definitely is very different. I'll say that. He is repulsed by her. You think so? I mean, you could tell she has a very different type of personality. You could tell Peach is very like playful, extremely playful, and Wood isn't. He's more of a laid back type of guy, and I think he just tolerates her because he has no other choice. Maybe because he loves her, but I think a lot of him feels like she does this because he know it gives her, it makes money for her, which in turn put money in his pocket. So I think he just kind of just accepts her behavior. But I would think at some point he would just get tired of it, especially with him having a very different personality. It's okay to have, to be bubbly and funny and fun to be around. But I just really feel like even with me listening to her, she just seems very obnoxious to me. So I could and I'm just watching, a few minutes of what's going on in a 24-hour period. But can you imagine him being with her for 24 hours? I would just think he would be thoroughly annoyed by that lady. I mean, I am, and I'm just watching her for a few moments. He's with her every day, all day. I mean, it's just like between her and his kids, because they're kids, so kids are kids. They're gonna act like kids, and then her as a grown woman acting like a child. That man probably like, my God, I can't get away from. I mean, I wonder if they even have like real conversations where she's like acting like a rational individual. I wonder if it ever gets to that point. She's pretty crude. Yeah. I don't think I would want to sensationalize about my husband to the world, about what we do in the bedroom. I just think a respectful woman who respects her relationship wouldn't do that. So it just makes me feel like maybe there's been times, because I think I have heard her say that he has cheated on her before. I think because of that, I think she doesn't really respect the relationship like she should, because there has been times where he didn't respect the relationship and stepped out on it. So maybe that's why she's so careless with how she describes them and what they do in the bedroom, because I think a little of her don't have the respect that she used to prior to him cheating on her. I can't watch Peach for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, she's definitely a very different type of behavior. She likes to brag too much for me. I love to see other women win, but she is a hot ghetto mess. She has no humility, very cocky and arrogant. I can't watch her anymore. Well, I will say this, you guys. Her behavior is very different from when she first came out and started getting the views back in 2020, when she was doing like her, how to live in the projects and how to do Section 8 and her food stamp journeys and all those videos that I guess was informative to people who had her same living situation. Now, obviously, you guys, I can't play the song for copyright reasons or whatever. I can't play her song. But if you go over to her short, she put it out like 21 hours ago. You can hear it for yourself. But her behavior has changed dramatically, and it has to be the money. I don't even think it's the trolling, because she's a troll, so she know what it is to be trolled because she trolls. So I don't even think it's trolling has changed her perspective of the internet. I think the attention that she gets. You could tell Peach loves attention, and I think she likes it. I think the attention she gets affects her in a very negative way. Uh, don't play the song out of respect. I'm not gonna play the song. Period. Respect or not. I mean, because I don't have to respect the lady. I don't know her, but I'm not just gonna play it because I don't want her to have a reason to come over here and strike my channel for playing it. It's not even that serious to me. Like, I can talk about it, but if you guys want to hear it, I'm just going to direct you to go to where she has it on her channel. Is it really feel she had to lose her damn mind due to the money? I guess so, And I'm gonna be honest, when she first started talking about her successes, I was proud of her. I was like, okay, girl, attention is not good attention. That's right, Courtney. I was very proud of her. I was like, go ahead, get it, sis. Considering how she was living at first. And I remember watching a couple of lives of hers, like late 2020, and she would be sitting in her bedroom, and she was very humble and talking to the people and telling people about things. I think at that time she was still talking about her waist trainers at that time. And she was getting to the point where she was starting to drop gems about how to do this YouTube thing, because that's when her numbers started getting better. But I think once that girl hit 100K, everything changed for her. It seemed like it just flipped as far as how she's perceived on the internet. She's trying to be Sukiana. Oh, child, she far from being Suki. Suki does more of the sexualism. Peach is not sexy, so she could never do a Suki. Tiara, the lyrics of the song reminded me of the Kaya My Neck, My Back song, but it's worse because we were personable with Peach. Exactly. Personable with Peach and with her husband, right? In a family type of way. Her and her husband going shopping together when she first moved into that house, and they were trying to get the house furnished, and him cooking for her and the kids. And, it's just like, when I look at Wood, I don't want to think about Wood and what Peach says, how good his wood is, meaning his penis. I don't want to look at that man like that. I just want to look at him as a man who loves his wife and his family. I don't want to look at that man and be thinking, oh, Peach say your ping is real good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to look at that man like that. I just want to just watch them, and just see a couple living life, taking care of their family and making money. That's all I want to see. But it's obvious Peach wants other people to see. I don't know if she's trying to, signify for other women in the world. It's like, I don't understand why you want to keep making a reference about your husband and how good he is in the bedroom per your standards, because what he does may not satisfy another woman, but per her standards, I guess is good from what she says in the song. I just don't understand why she feels like that's necessary. There's so many other things that she could talk about, that she can make fun of, and do really well with that. I just don't understand why she uses her husband to troll the internet. And I don't understand, as a man, as a real man, why he allows her to do it. It doesn't even have, because she's been doing many, many other things. She got to 100K not talking about that man and his penis. So it's not like she needs to talk about his penis in order to keep growing her channel or her social media platforms. At Wood, as a man, I don't understand why he allows her to do that. I wonder how his friends clown him about Peach and her behavior. They probably look at, especially when Wood looks at his other friends who have wives or girlfriends, and they're very respectful and they respect their relationship and respect their man and stuff like that. He probably looks at those couples and probably wish he had that, because he's such a very mild-mannered individual, especially on the internet. I don't know how he is off the internet, but I would just assume the personality, hey Kendall, the personality that he shows on the internet is the same personality he more than likely is off the internet. So I just wonder if his friends, his homeboys, clown him for his wife's antics, and if he's embarrassed behind it, because I'm pretty sure his friends and family know that Peach makes money. But I wonder if even Wood's mother even says, why do you let that woman pimp you like that? Like, why do you allow her to do that? I wonder if his mother, or if, I don't know if his father's still alive, or if he has a relationship with his father, if they even say anything to him. Because like as a man, my husband would never let me do that. I wouldn't even think to do that. Like, and it doesn't even have to do anything to do with an age, because obviously I'm much older than Peach. But even when I was in my 30s, that's something I didn't want to do. Like, I didn't even talk about what me and my man do in the bedroom to my friends like that. Like, we don't have conversations like that. I don't want to know what they're doing in the bedroom with their significant others, and nor am I sharing that information with them. So I'd be damned if I would get out here and broadcast it to the whole damn world. You know, because I got this place, girl. You and Wood need an OnlyFans at this point. You said Wood needs a backbone. He definitely needs something. I will admit that. So yeah, you guys. So I just don't understand. I don't understand why she does that. Did you clock in, sis? I'm late. Traffic was heavy. Traffic was heavy. Where are you coming from, Virgo Diva? Woods family and Peach family doesn't deal with Peach. Oh, really, Kendall? Oh, I didn't know that. She doesn't get along with his family. Well, hell, looking at her behavior, I see why. Right, Timur. I wouldn't even think to a song about me and my hubby's sex life. Exactly, girl. Like, that's so weird to me. Um, Peach behavior reminds me of what Liv did to Big Rod, and it tore her marriage apart and ran him to another woman. So Peach needs to take notes. No, but I think Peach is so cocky on the fact that she's making a lot of money that Wood is not going to leave her, because of, he's not going to leave the opportunity to live the way he's living. Because if you think about it, when they first came on here, yeah, he wasn't living like that, because she wasn't living like that. You know. Hey, dear Kim.
Hey.
So I don't know. Let the money run out. We're gonna be running. You think so, Nurse KP? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna wish anything on anybody as far as their relationship, and I can't say, "Oh, girl, stop acting like that." I mean, she grown. That's her life. She can do what she want to do. I just think it's very off-putting, in my opinion. TMR, I was trying to tell you somebody left their lunchbox by the time clock. I'm gonna put it in the lost and found if anybody's looking for it. Child, is there any food in it, sis? Is it an empty lunchbox, or do we got food in it? Sis, if they got food in it, just throw the food out. You don't want no whole science project growing in it. Oh Lord. Peach. She needs to chill out. All right, you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. I do apologize. My mother-in-law just stopped by real quick, and I didn't know she was coming. And she came in through the back door, and I'm on live, and she. But that's okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the sound was going in and out, Tamara, because I had to put it on mute because my family just came in for a minute. They didn't know I was on live, and I didn't want y'all to hear all that. Ebony said, "Yep, Wood is not a looker, but she basically is advertising him like a PIMP would advertise a woman he is selling. It's really stupid. It offers no value to the audience just for a shock." And exactly. Wood's sister went on vacation for the baby B day. Okay, yeah, I did see a woman in one of those shorts, and I thought they said it was his sister. So I don't know, you guys. Like I said, that's just my opinion. I mean, as a viewer, as a content creator from one content creator, I mean, obviously she can do whatever she want to do with her relationship. Obviously, she's going to do that. I think Peach is a very smart woman. And I just think that I don't know. I can't really grasp my hands around it. But she seems like a very smart woman, and I don't know why she feels like trolling the internet is what she really needs to do, because when she gained all those subscribers, it wasn't from trolling the internet. It was her being informative. And I don't understand why she doesn't want to continue to do that. I don't know why she wants to segue with the whole, being, very salacious with her relationship and herself, and why she doesn't cherish her marriage. That's my thing. I mean, as you get older, I would think your behavior would change. And I think she just turned 34. So, and then she has a teenage son. Isn't her oldest son like 14, 15 years old? She has a teenage son. I'm pretty sure he's familiar with his mom's channel. So if he goes onto his mom's channel and hear her talking about his dad and what they do in the bedroom, it's just kind of like, You think she's trolling for the side pieces? You know what, y'all? I know she said that Wood had cheated before, but it just doesn't look like he's doing that now. I know a lot of people said that he's tiptoeing in the tulips. I don't think so. He doesn't give me that. Like, he doesn't give me that. So I'm not really sure. She has gotten legs and done least work to get the most views. She seems to have into a creative rut. Short, sensational content guarantees income for less work for her. But you know what, Ebony, to be quite honest with you, what she's doing is really not wrong, because you're supposed to work smarter, not harder. So if she can catch more bees with honey with doing less, why not? It makes sense. I don't really watch her too much. Do they seem to vibe well together? No, they don't. Peach typically does the most talking. She has to ask him questions, and he may or may not answer them. Sometimes he'll answer, or sometimes he'll just give her a look. But she really does all the talking. She definitely seems like the more dominant one in the relationship. I don't know if that's how it's always been, or maybe because she's the one that's pretty much the main breadwinner over there. They are polar opposites. But we do know opposites attract, because my behavior and my husband's behavior is very different. I'm more, my husband's very laid back. He's a funny person, especially when he gets to drinking, honey. He could talk your tail off. But I'm more the talker than him. He doesn't talk as much. But I mean, obviously, I'm not saying we don't talk, but he's not a big talker. I am, I'm the one with the bubbly personality and stuff like that. I make everybody laugh and stuff like that. But he's not like that. But we gel together, and I think we're so different that we attract each other, because where he's different, I pick up, and where I'm different, he picks up. So we balance each other out. That's why we've been together for so many years. You know what I'm saying? We balance each other out. And with with Peach and Wood, it seems like Wood is intelligent. It seems like he's pretty a smart guy too, and I think he balances her out more behind the scenes than he does on camera. I think Wood just allows her to lead on camera because he knows this is what she does for a living, and he's just along for the ride, in my opinion. Yeah, she is, LaShonda. She is. Ebony says yes, but she isn't satisfying her audience, and those shorts are going to pay in the long term, like the long form content does. She only gets a max of 10K for shorts. If they stop the bonus, then if they stop that bonus, then oh really? Yeah, I don't really do shorts like that on this channel. I am going, hey Newton, I am going to start doing more short form content on my Small Biz Life, just when I'm, producing my products and stuff like that. Oh, and also to let you guys know, I know I've been saying this pretty much all summer, but if you guys follow me, I've had a lot going on in my life this summer with my family. But MELVIROSE Beauty will be open this month. It will be open this month. I don't have a definite date yet. And Bishi Candle will also be launched this month, no matter what, because next month in September is my 1-year anniversary of my business being open, and I'm going to do something for my 1-year anniversary for MELVIROSE Beauty. So just to let you guys know that, because I've been getting a lot of people DMing me asking when will I be reopened. So just to let all you guys know at one time that MELVIROSE Beauty will be open this month. And I have a lot of new products coming out. A lot of the stuff that I was selling earlier this year won't be coming back. A few of the products will be coming back, but I have all new body buttercream fragrances. I have body washes, body oils, face serums. I have handmade soaps that I'm making. So all that will be coming out this month. So it's going to be just a whole new rebrand and restock of products. Okay. Thank you, LaShonda. Peach needs to go back to her original content. Big butt girl, you think so? I mean, you know what? That's how she got all those subscribers, from the originality of her launching her channel, Now, I don't know if she can, I think people still want to know how to get out of the hood. They see she got out of the hood by doing YouTube, but I think she's intelligent. There's obviously you don't have to just be a content creator to get out the hood. There's other things. And I think Peach can inform people in more ways, but I think she's gotten someone else said that she gotten so lazy with doing the short form content, and that short form content is not content that informs you. It's just content that entertains you. So I think Peach is more of wanting to be on the entertaining side than the informative side, because we know y'all drama typically sells. So, and she knows when she does, drama like theatrics on her channel, it gets more buzz than when she's serious. So, okay, Walk said TMR, Peach started her YouTube channel during the pandemic and everybody was at home bored and a lot of people were getting food stamps and it helped blow her channel up. She needs to be more humble. Peach definitely knows the YouTube game. Yeah, she definitely does, Big Butt. She definitely does know the YouTube game. Okay, I'm just trying to content that offers value to the audience is evergreen, will pay you for a long time. That's true, Ebony Love, because there are channels on here that have been sustaining for years, even like hair channels. Y'all know the fashion, beauty, makeup sector of YouTube is like overly saturated, but there are people that I've been watching since I came on YouTube about, hair and makeup and stuff that are still going very strong because people enjoy them. They found them for that reason and they just enjoy it. Hell, others can get that out the hood without YouTube. We did it called work on. Well, exactly, Shikaya. Exactly. Yeah, humble is definitely not in her vocabulary. But she was humble when she first came on here. So it definitely is in her vocabulary. It was. It maybe not is now. But you know what? We can't really tell somebody to be humble because someone not being humble really doesn't affect us, you know? And do we really care if Peach keeps striving or fails? To be honest with you, I don't, because what she does in her life doesn't sustain mine. You know, me personally, the way she sensationalized her husband is very off-putting to me, in my opinion. But how she handles her channel moving forward is really her business. Yeah, that's true, Ebony Love. That is very true. You said I think she hyped it up more than what it is. Peach loves to brag about securing the bag. I'm happy for her. She better protect brand, and stop the foolery. And that's true, Big Butt Girl, because we've also seen too, you know, people that have YouTube channels that were doing really well and not doing so well now. You know, it's touch and go, you guys. The world is evolving and steady changing, and people's interests change all the time. That's why fashion changes, because people interests change. So you know, I think Peach needs to check her analytics and keep up with what she need. What I think she needs to go back to the root of everything, in my opinion. I really do. Yes, make sure you guys don't forget to clock in, honey. So we're gonna segue off of Peach, okay? Because I don't want to make this, you know, I just want people. Look, you got to understand. My reaction is stuff that I watch and stuff that I see on the internet, right? Oh, I love J Vlog's channel. Started her business during the pandemic, and she's doing quite well. She's doing so well. She just bought herself a new home in a gated community. She surely did. But J Vlog also has a very big following too. I love J Vlog's channel, and her videos are just regular, everyday. Like they're going shopping, she's doing hair, she's doing stuff in the house, and yeah, you know, she's not, but she takes trips, and her channel is interesting. She lives in Florida. I've been watching her for a very long time. So yeah, I like her channel. Yeah, I do too. I like J Blogs and her family. I do too. I like her channel. So, but you know, that's just to goes to show you guys there's so much, this everybody's living differently out here, and you like what you like and you don't like what you like. Um, yeah, she is. She's so laid back and refreshing. Yes. Yes. TMR, I know it's not personal. You're just spreading awareness about keeping your saying content for your audience. Yeah, that yes, big butt girl. Yeah, that's just all it is. It's not personal. I don't have a personal vendetta against Peach. I'm not jealous of her. You know, nothing to that sort. I'm actually happy that she was making the money, that she's making the money she's making, because in my mind, it just shows that if she can do it, anybody can do it, you know? So I really think the money kind of got to Peach head, and I don't, you know, I think it's going to have something drastic is going to have to happen in order for her to settle back down, in my opinion. I don't follow her, but what's her YouTube name? Who are you talking about, Letitia? The one we just talked about, J Vlogs? Is that who you talking about? It's JA Vlogs. That's her channel, if that's who you're talking about. So I don't know, you guys. Like I said, let's move on. Okay, let's move on with the conversation, because I don't want this yeah, check her out, Ebony. You definitely like her channel. She has a bath and body product company as well too. And I just recently found that out a few months ago. I didn't even know, because I hadn't been watching her for a while, and I found that out just when she moved. She moved like a few months ago, and that's when I found that out. So all right, you guys, let's move on to the next form of content. So I do want to talk about the situation that happened in LA the other day, of the very reckless woman. Oh my God. So I just will pull it up, because oh my God, when I saw this, I was so saddened. But let me. So this woman here, drunk driver that caused the fatal fiery LA car crash, killing 6, is identified as Nicole L. Linton, a 37-year-old nurse from Texas. So let me show you guys what happened the other day. So this is video footage. Oh my God. So sad. So sad. She came down that street so fast. And you'll see it here in just like in another 30 seconds. Bam. Just, oh my God. Can you imagine just driving down that street and obviously not knowing what's, I'm going to be honest with you. Ever since I seen this, even yesterday when I was driving, I was having a little anxiety going through the stop, the traffic signals. Cause I'm just like, I'm looking both ways, making sure nobody is driving erratic coming down the street. Like the last couple of days, me driving just had my anxiety on 10. Now what that's been reported was that there was reports before she came into this intersection. People had already reported to the police that this woman was driving erratic. She had sideswiped a couple cars in other neighborhoods that were like a mile from here. So she basically was driving like this for about 2 miles. And what is being said was she had been drinking and she had an argument with her boyfriend. So I guess she left wherever they were at arguing and got in her car and started driving erratically and caused 6 people to lose their life, which one of them was a 23-year-old woman who was 8.5 months pregnant on her way to her doctor's appointment with her 1-year-old son in the car. So let me go to the video of the sister of the deceased 23-year-old girl. Let's pull that one up real quick.
My sister. Pregnant with my second nephew, Armani Reese Lester. She was in the car with my nephew, Alonzo Contreras, and her boyfriend, Reynold Lester. They had just left the house at 1:30, and she woke me up. She woke me up and told me that she was going to go to her doctor's appointment, that she loved me, and she'll be right back. At 1:45, I seen a video of a car accident. And for some reason, as soon as I seen that video, it hit home. It hit different. I felt connected and I felt off. But yeah, she left the house wearing her 2-piece gray legging set. It was a gray top with some gray leggings. And Lonzo was wearing a light beige outfit as well. Right around 1:44, when the light turned green, my brother-in-law proceeded to go across because he had the right of way. You see, he was waiting at the red light. When the light turned green, he went across the light as he should. But at that same time, a woman who I don't even have her name was driving over 100 miles per hour before she crashed into them, killing my sister and her whole family. I already cried. I cried. I didn't sleep, not one bit. I'm all cried out, but I'm still shaking. I can't lie to you. It's my only big sister. And after that, immediately, I started looking for videos because I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel right. My sister's driving down that street at the same time. And I found angles of his car getting rammed in by her BMW. Immediately, his car split in half. Mercedes, her black Mercedes. Immediately upon impact, his car split in half. Honestly, we're looking for legal representation because this doesn't make no sense. And before that, there are reports of that same woman driving through West LA, sideswiping cars and almost hitting pedestrians. They already told the police it was a drunk driver in a Mercedes. My thing is, how did they let her get from West LA to South Central? Like, I know it's not the furthest distance, but come on now, that's like a good mile, 2 miles away. But let me focus on what I'm supposed to talk about. So yeah, the driver was drunk and distraught from getting into a fight with her boyfriend. Her friend said she had gone to a fight with her boyfriend, then she started to drinking before she went on her suicide mission. Let me see her taking my sister, my nephews, my brother-in-law. She took my son's only cousin. We are so deeply hurt. So right now, my family's asking for anybody with legal representatives, any type of connections to reach out to us to help us. As well as we'll be starting a GoFundMe because we have to bury 4 people. Also, I strongly feel that we need family therapy, so we're going to be looking for assistance with funding that. Thank you for everybody who came. Thank you for everybody who sent their condolences. And I hope you guys know what really happened. My sister wasn't driving fast. I'm tired of seeing negative comments under her page saying slow down. No, they waited at the red light. They went when they were supposed to go. So I just want y'all to know what really happened. She was on her way to a doctor's appointment to check up on her baby. My sister, Asher Lane, was 23 years old. She was
Oh boy, so sad. So sad. So obviously there were other lives that was lost in that accident. It was a total of 6 people. The actual perpetrator, the nurse, is alive still. Okay, that's normally how it happens. And 23 years old, on your way to your doctor's appointment, left the house and never to return. It's so unfortunate. And that was the sister of the deceased um, victim in the car accident. And I guess there's a GoFundMe going on to help with the burial because 4 people died in that accident. It was her child, her unborn child, and her fiance. So it's so sad, you guys. And like I said, there's so much going on in the world, and it's unfortunate. Yes, and there was 7 other people. I'm sorry, and there were other people that were injured, but that were injured. They don't have. I don't know if those people are still in the hospital or not, but there definitely were 6 people that lost their lives, and it's just so unfortunate that this woman was so careless. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, she's a nurse. She should have known better." But that's the thing. Just because you have a professional job don't mean you know better, right? She's human, and so she made a very poor judgment. Not excusing her behavior in any means, but it's the point to say, yeah, she has a professional job as a nurse, but it's obviously she human, right? And people make mistakes, and that was a terrible mistake that obviously can't be reversed because 6 people lost their lives behind that. So I'm pretty sure this woman is facing all type of charges. And me personally, she needs to be thrown so far up under the jail that she can never dig her way up out of it, because that was very careless. You being mad at your boyfriend doing 100 miles an hour down the damn regular intersection, business intersection, causing irreversible damage, meaning people's lives being lost, people having to go to the hospital, people probably, the people that survived that had the injuries probably having sleepless nights, being waking up in the middle of the night of replaying all this going on. The family members of the deceased and the family members of the people who sustained injuries, all these people are affected. Even the passerbys, the people that witnessed all that, they're affected. This woman affected hundreds of thousands of people. Everybody in this chat is affected by it. People who've seen it on social media are affected by it. People who were standing on the streets and saw that and ran to help these people were affected by it. Oh boy. You said, was the boyfriend there with her? Because why did he let her leave? I don't think the boyfriend was there with her. I believe she was in the car by herself. I mean, why did the boyfriend let her leave? Probably because he didn't think she was going to cause that type of trauma. Exactly, our new forever. You're so right. You're so right. Oh boy. I don't know, you guys. It's just sad. It's just so sad. And and it's like when you sit like this young lady telling her story, and if only she could have turned back the hands of time, unfortunately you can't. People go out and do things, and just in a split second, it can change life forever. So I definitely feel like if you guys are going to drink, just be responsible with it. Please do not drink and drive. All right, please don't do that. Okay. And you have people like, oh, I'm when I'm drunk, I can still handle it. Or if I've been drinking, I'm not drunk. I just, do understand that alcohol alters your mood. Alcohol alters decision making. Like alcohol alters a lot of things. Okay. That's why you go from sober to intoxicated, because it alters you. Okay, I can't even go down that street anymore looking for another gym. Oh, Desi, you live in that area? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm telling you guys, it had my anxiety. Last couple of days, it had my anxiety on 10 because I'm literally driving down the street just looking looking four ways, making sure nobody, because every time I get in the car and I go to a traffic light, I think about that accident. It was so horrific to see that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just catching up with the chat, you guys. Was she on a death mission? If she wasn't intentionally on one, that exactly what happened. If you drink, stay at home. Exactly. Oh my gosh. So, I just don't even know what else to say about that situation other than I guess we'll see what happens moving forward, because it's definitely going to be some updates to that. I believe the woman who caused the accident is still in the hospital. She lived in Texas. I guess she was in LA visiting. I don't know. Maybe she had just moved there. Again, I don't know, but they said she was. So we definitely know her nursing license is definitely going to be revoked. Okay. Because as a nurse, your job is to save lives, not to take them. That's what your job is as a nurse. It's to save lives, not to take them. Exactly, Tamara. Hell, this is got my anxiety on 10 too. Y'all please be careful. Exactly. Yep. Passion says, I lived in Inglewood and know that area well. My niece is refusing to drive right now. Oh no. Yeah, just like I said, can you imagine the people that was actually in the area when that happened, that obviously that wasn't affected by the accident, but was a witness to it. Yeah, it's giving me PTSD, and I don't even live in the state of California. But just seeing that and knowing that I drive on the street every day just has me very thoroughly checking myself, overly thoroughly checking myself. Revoked. She's not going to see daylight. Sharon B, she shouldn't. I'm just going to be very honest. And I understand she has a family too. But she knew she had a family when she went out there and made that very careless mistake, driving so erratic in that, I just, someone, there's been also some reports that the woman that was driving the vehicle passed out. She should never even been behind the wheel. No regard for human life. And the irony is that this woman is a nurse, which should have all the regards for human life. It's the reason why you became a nurse, right? To help save lives. And yet you sit and took them. My goodness. So we're going to share one more post, and then we're going to go ahead and end the live show. So there's another story that I saw that happened back in June. This happened in Texas as well. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
My sister.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Okay. Give me one moment so I can pull it up on my phone as well. All right, so this situation, you guys, happened on July 18th of this year. A man dies after skin melted from a girlfriend setting him on fire at a Texas gas station. This actually happened in Arlington, Texas, okay? It says police say a Texas woman turned 50 cents worth of gasoline into a deadly weapon by setting her boyfriend on fire at a gas station and melting his skin off. According to the Arlington Police Department, Ricky Doyle, 25, died Tuesday from burns sustained in the July 18th attack. It says Breonna Johnson, 24, were fighting at an Arlington Shell gas station at the time of the incident. According to reports, Johnson was heard telling her boyfriend, "I'm going to kill you," before entering the gas station to make a 50-cent gas purchase. Witness later observed Johnson dousing Doyle in gasoline as he sat in the Jeep's back seat. She turned around and lit the driver's seat on fire with an unidentified object. Doyle's body was engulfed in flames as he fled the vehicle and ran through the parking lot to escape the flames. According to the police charging document, Doyle was bleeding and had skin that appeared to have melted off his body by the time another customer came to his aid with a fire extinguisher. As bystanders tried to assist Doyle inside the gas station, his girlfriend allegedly told them that she was smoking while pumping gas, and that's why the fire broke out. Johnson was approached by witnesses who said they didn't believe her account and that they had seen her start the fire on purpose. Before police arrived, one witness attempted to stop her, but Johnson slammed the person to the ground and drove away while smiling. When Johnson was first detained in July, she was accused of aggravated assault, bodily injury with a dangerous weapon. She will now face murder charges since Doyle has passed away and will be detained at the Tarrant County Jail. So I don't know what the argument was about, what enraged this woman to the point where she went and bought 50 cents worth of gas and set her boyfriend on fire to the point his skin melted off. 24 and 25 years old. I don't give a damn how mad you get. Taking someone's life and losing your own is not worth it. Okay? So obviously, as this story develops and they get, her testimony or her account of what happened, the truth will come out, or what made her so mad that she, said that she was going to kill him and then went to the gas station and literally bought 50 cents worth of gas to set this man on fire. Like, the things that go through people's minds. Like, what did she thought she was? So did she? My thing is, sis, is that what you was really trying to do? I mean, obviously, because that's what happened. Or was you trying to scare him? People don't understand how precious life is for others and for yourself. And this woman has literally thrown her life away, more than likely over an argument. Probably it was an argument over something very stupid. And once again, she made a split decision that took a life, and hers is also gone as well, too. Now, depending on what type of time she'll get, she's 24. If they give her 20, 25 years, she still has a chance of living. But this man will never. He'll never be here again. Over 50 cents worth of gas. Did he not think to run while she was pouring? He probably thought she was playing. Mental health is very serious. He probably, didn't think she was going to do anything. And that's the thing, Bella Bougie. Your mind, it may not be that crazy, but others are. Changed his mother's life too. And if he has children, I don't know if he has children or not. It didn't say if she had children or if he had children, but changed a lot of people's lives. When I go out, I don't look at people. I don't say shit. I keep it moving. Call me rude all you want. I will ignore you. I do too, Virgo Diva. I just had that situation happen to me the other day at the gas station. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I went to the gas station. There was this woman sitting on the ground asking me for something, and child, I blanked out. I just kept walking, act like I didn't even hear the lady. Because you can turn around and say, I'm sorry, what did you say? And somebody can throw acid on you. Like anything can happen. Like this world is wild, you guys. You just got to protect yourselves. I take what people say very seriously. I do too. They probably had argued many times before, and so he didn't think she would go that far. Well, yeah, that's true, Saucy J. Unfortunately, we see she did this time. She intended to do that. That's what else was she going to do with 50 cents worth of gas? So sad. Exactly. 50 cents worth of gas. You can't even buy that to put in your lawnmower. So we know she wasn't getting ready to go cut grass. 50 cents worth of gas. What is that? So I don't know, you guys, but this is the world we live in. It's so crazy in the world that we live in. So that's why I say, y'all, when we watch the internet and these ladies that we see, these mommies that we watch, I mean, it's just people are just out here living. Some people are living the right way, and obviously there are a lot of people that are not. But the only thing I can say, you guys, is cherish your life, because you never know when it'll be your last day. So live life to the fullest. You said, as the cashier, I wouldn't been side eyeing her for that purchase. Well, Shara, you can side eye them, but you can't refuse to. If somebody's paying for something and the store sells it, you have to sell it to them. Hey, Nearly, I'm doing just good. Witness says she was laughing while she was running for his while he was running for his life. Yeah, she was. Like someone in the chat just said, mental health is definitely real. It's definitely real. Anytime you have a person that is, and that's premeditated, because you went into the gas station and bought the gas with intentions on inflicting harm. What else you didn't put the gas in your car, you put it on him. So that was premeditated. They probably thought it was for cutting grass. Not 50 cents. What is 50 cents? It's the world we live in. So, like someone else said, when someone says something to you that sounds ridiculous, don't take it lightly, okay? Yeah, she definitely not beating that chart. No, there's no way. 24 years old. It's threw her life away over an argument. Over 50 cents worth of gas. You took this man's life. So. Oh, hey Renee, what's going on, sis? What you need? We've been covering a couple of different topics. Yeah, you will have to catch the replay, sis, because we about to get up off of here. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we just been catching a couple of different topics. We talked about Peach McIntyre. We talked about the incident that happened in LA where the nurse took the lives of 6 people and injured 7 others. It happened the other day. And we just been kind of jumping around, just talking about a couple of different things. It's Sunday, so we didn't really do the normal reaction to the mommies that we watch. We kind of did that yesterday to a couple of the mommies. I'm going to try to break the mommies up, you guys, because it's too much to take them all in one. So I'm sorry about that, Renee. All right, you guys, before we get up off of here, I do want to, I posted on my community tab. I think she's still in the chat. Our New Forever. Our New Forever is one of my mods. She's obviously a part of the break room, you guys. And we really love when she comes to the chat. But I don't know if you guys know, Our New Forever actually has a YouTube channel as well. And she does reactions on the moms, and she does other commentary as well. So give me a moment, you guys, because I want to help introduce her channel. I want you guys to go over there and subscribe to her and support her channel. She has almost 500 subscribers. I know we can definitely get her at least to 700, you guys, by the end of this live, okay? I know all you guys will go over there and help support Our New Forever. Let me go. She does the Car Chronicles too, honey, okay? So let me go ahead and she multitasks, y'all, because while she's working, she's doing her videos.
Waiting on my client to get out of his program, and I decided I just wanted to talk, y'all. So let's talk about this Veda, what you call it, intro. Y'all, my mom went blank. Let's talk about this Veda intro, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all like it?
No,
like
we don't.
It's okay. I like the other ones better. The other ones way back when, I like those ones better, but it is what it is. I was looking at it and I kind of started laughing. Okay. So I just wanted to know, first of all, why is Olivia the first one? And now, did anybody hear that? Anyway, I wanted to know why Olivia is the first one all the time. I thought, at first, I really thought that people, when they did their videos, they would put themselves first and then do everybody else on down. I thought that was how they edited it. Maybe they just did one and then everybody just got it. And, well, apparently they just recorded one and put one together and everybody just shared it. But why is Olivia first? That's what I wanted to know. Now, at first, I thought they said that it was because she had the most subscribers and it was going by subscriber count, which actually was, I guess, correct when they did it the last time. But the last girl that they got, the girl that looked like she had a she put a finger in a toaster or a socket, they
not the toaster, the socket.
She have more subscribers than Tiara.
Y'all make sure y'all go over there and finish watching Our New Forever talk about the Veda intro, honey. And make sure you guys subscribe to her YouTube channel. Make sure you let her know that the break room sent you over, so she definitely know it's real. All right. I'm gone, y'all. I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. And remember, sub what you love. Bye.